when a lab explosion killed Alec Holland and drenched nearby plants with his top-secret chemical, the Swamp Thing was born. Cursed and reborn as Avatar of the Green and protector of Earth's plant life, Dr. Holland embraced his new role. But he would expand his charge, protecting both humans and the environment, often from each other. Swamp Thing is a regenerative enforcer who uses husks to gain greater map awareness, split push, and set up ambushes. His passive is bio-regenerative formula. If damaged for more than a small percent of his current health, Swamp Thing will heal some of that damage back over time. Use Vine Leash to shoot a vine that deals power damage and attaches to the first enemy hit. Swamp Thing can have 2 active vines, gaining move speed from each one. If an enemy is hit with both vines, they're briefly rooted, which breaks the vine and grants Swamp Thing a brief move speed buff. Husk summons a husk that travels to a target location and grants vision. After the husk reaches its destination, Swamp Thing can use the skill to channel and teleport to the husk, consuming it. Husks are fragile and can be destroyed with just 1 basic attack. However, if Swamp Thing is channeling, the husk gains a shield that blocks 2 additional basic attacks. Surveillance cameras cannot reveal husks, which are only revealed when an enemy champion is standing nearby. Earth Strike summons an earthen fist that deals power damage in an area. Damaged enemies lose move speed for a brief time. Any enemy in the center of the strike is briefly knocked up, while enemies on the edge are knocked back. Any drone or creature hit by Earthstrike are always knocked up. Swamp Thing's ultimate transforms him into the formidable Warrior King. While active, he gains bonus attack speed, becomes immune to slows, and heals for a substantial amount. Overhealing is converted into temporary health. Also, his basic attack deals additional power damage that splashes to enemies. Swamp Thing is great at stopping an enemy's escape. You can send a husk where you think the enemy might flee. If the enemy runs away, quickly chase them by teleporting to the husk. If they continue to run, use Earthstrike to knock them toward you, followed by Vine Leash to slow and root them. Swamp Thing can also use a husk for an ambush in lane. When the ally pushes the enemy turret, send a husk into the nearby stealth pad and hang back. Wait for the enemy to push your ally back from the turret. When this happens, teleport to the husk and finish them off. Swamp Thing's Consume provides healing and credits, so using it aggressively is in your best interest. This combined income and sustain make it useful both in lane and in the jungle. As an enforcer, Swamp Thing scales with power damage and needs health. A few good artifacts to increase skill potency are Cosmic Belt and Cosmic Staff. In particular, Cosmic Staff is great for adding damage over time to enemies hit by your champion's skills. To counter enemy attack damage, try Fragment of Mogo and Booster Gold's Power Suit for their health and attack armor. To counter enemy power damage, try Entropy Aegis and Mirror Master's Prism. Embody nature's terrible might as the unstoppable Swamp Thing.